Welcome to Share the Light Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss about the AWS region and availability zone. So first we need to understand what availability zone is. Availability zone is actual a physical data center in any country based on AWS network, right? So let's start from the introduction. So Amazon Web Services, or the AWS, is a universal public cloud provider, like we discussed in the previous slides in the public cloud section, and as such it have a global network infrastructure based on region, availability zone, and edge locations. So what's the difference among these three words? We will discuss one by one. Okay, so global infrastructure. So AWS region provide multiple isolated and physically separated, has connected with low latency, high throughput, and the high redundant networking. So a region is a set of availability zone. Like I said, each region at least two physical data center. Each data center we technically named as the availability zone. So each region in the AWS is a set of availability zones, which is minimum of two, and the maximum it can be the 6 or 8 regions, 8 availability zone. But at least you will see two availability zone in each region, right? Located geographically close to each other. Like the first region is North Virginia and the Ohio, the Oregon, and so on. You will see when you will start doing hands-on lab on the AWS side. So this is usually indicated by the AZs within the same city, or it can be the same state as well. So AWS has developed them worldwide to help its global customer base take advantages of low latency connections, and each region will act independently, and each region will contain at least two availability zone, which I already mentioned. AWS availability zone. Now let's talk about the physical data center. So availability zone offer AWS customer an easier and most effective way to design and operate application and database. So AZ, or the availability zone, are essentially the physical data center of AWS. So what's the conclusion of this? Whenever you select a region and whenever you want to deploy any sort of machines or the network, definitely it will be land in any data center that technically called the availability zone. So whenever you learn the AZ, you should think the physical data centers, and this is where the actual computing, storage, network, and databases resources that provide as customer in our virtual private cloud are hosted. So virtual private cloud we normally create, but AWS provide the space where we deploy this application and the network. Okay. AWS global infrastructure. So AWS cloud span 55 availability zone with 18 geographic region, but now definitely is increased to 20 geographic location because the Bahrain and Dubai are already included in these regions. Okay, let's see how many regions do we have along with the availability zone. As you can see, in US East we have North Virginia with 6 availability zone and 6 data centers. We have Ohio with 3 data centers. In US West we have North California with 3 data centers. We have Oregon with 3 data centers. In Asia Pacific we have Mumbai with 2 data centers and Seoul with 2 data centers. Singapore 3, Sydney 3, Tokyo 4, and Osaka 1 data centers, which is the part of the Tokyo. In Canada we have Central, which technically called the central location. We have 2 availability zone. In South America we have Sao Paulo, we have 3 availability zone. In Europe we have Frankfurt, Ireland, London, Paris, and each of them have 3 availability zones. In China we have Beijing and Ningxia, 3 and 2. But in China and AWS government cloud, we cannot use these two regions because this is highly security and highly confidential. Even in the AWS cloud government cloud, normally NASA and the US military normally use this region. So you cannot see US West in your AWS. Bahrain and Sweden is coming soon, right? So Bahrain is already announced in the February 2019, while the Sweden is in progress. Okay, edge location. So what is edge locations? I hope you most familiar about the CDN, the content delivery network. So content delivery network is based on multiple edge locations which start from the origin and is linked with the multiple edge location in order to deliver the content with low latency network. So edge locations help you to connect your nearest location with the origin servers in order to provide the low latency connections with the web servers. So edge locations are the AWS sites deployed in major cities and populated areas around the world. The number exceed the number of availability zone available. It's depend. Okay, one more thing which you should clear in your mind, that availability zone is different from the edge locations. Edge location is not inside the availability zone or data center. These edge location are actually the caching location where the content are cached. So it can be increased and can be accessed the number of the current availability zone. Like the current availability zone is approximately 60, while the current edge location is approximately 75. Okay, okay, let's check using the diagram. So origin server, from where the content start from caching in the edge locations, can be your AWS S3 bucket, where you can host your static website, which we will learn later in this course. Or you can probably connect and deploy your EC2 instances in the AWS side, which will serve as a origin server for your websites, for your application server, and it will connect to the regional edge cache, and then it will connect to the edge locations. So between your user, between you and the origin server, there is a regional edge cache and there is a edge location. You can easily understand with the example like the DHL or the TCS service, right? The FedEx service. If you wanna receive a parcel from the London, definitely you will not go to the London site, right? You will receive the parcel from your nearest FedEx office or the DHL office. Correct me if I'm wrong. Same the processes work. So origin server will pull all the traffic or all the content to the regional edge cache, and it will move towards the edge locations, right? And the edge location will serve you. And the edge location will serve you. This is the whole process of regional edge cache and the edge locations, right? That's all about the regional and availability zone.